Hey everyone, welcome to Katie's Kitchen. I'm here today trying out a new recipe called a Mediterranean tuna wrap. Before our center closed in Burlington, we were doing our cooking group once a week with the goal to make something healthy, not using an oven or a stove. So I'm going to try this at home and hopefully y'all can join me. So our Mediterranean tuna wrap, we're going to need canned tuna. I've got my canned tuna. Some hummus. I got the roasted garlic. You can pick the one you like the most. We've got tomatoes, which I'm gonna slice up. These are the little cherry tomatoes. A cucumber, just diced up. Avocado, also diced up. Olives, I got the already sliced little to-go olives. Red onion, I'm going to use what I had left over, and we'll dice that up, or slice that up, and some multi-grain wraps. And I got the spinach and herb with high fiber, so you can pick out any kind of wrap you like. I just thought these were a pretty color and would make for a nice recipe. So, tools for the kitchen, I like to have a cutting board, a good knife, I got a spoon, and can opener. I don't have an electric, I'm not fancy, so I'm just using this one. The good thing about this can opener though is when it takes it off, it leaves no sharp edges, so something to consider. So the first instruction is open your can of tuna. All right. Oh, and before you do all this, wash your hands. I already did that, so I'm gonna save you the trouble of having to watch me. Got my tuna open and drain that. I'm gonna go over to the sink and drain that. And if you're seated at your table while you're doing this, then you can prep all your veggies and everything sitting down and maybe just have a bowl with you to drain your tuna if that works best. I'm going to start by putting that tuna into my bowl. All right. And this recipe will make 2 servings of the wraps. So if you have somebody at home you can eat with, you can have one for lunch, one for dinner, or just reserve some of the mixture and put it in a wrap later on. It'll be best that way. The next thing we're going to do is slice some of our tomatoes. If you like them smaller, larger, I'm just going to cut these today in half. Let me rinse those. I'm just cutting my little cherry tomatoes in half, throw them in there in that bowl. Everything's gonna go in there, and you can put the desired amount. So if you like more tomatoes, less tomatoes, more onion. If you don't like the olives, don't add them. So, and I think I'm not going to use all the tomatoes I had, but all right. We've got our tomatoes sliced, and now I'm going to dice up the cucumber. I picked these little cucumbers. And you can leave them any size you like. I like mine cut up a little bit more, so I cut it down into 4, and then I'll just slice them up. It's kind of hard to see by slicing, but and I love that smell of cucumber. It's such a clean, refreshing smell. So all my little pieces turned out pretty small, just diced up. And I'm gonna throw them in there. I think I might use the whole cucumber on this. It'll be really pretty inside that wrap. Okay. So, I've got my tuna, my tomatoes, my cucumber. Now I'm gonna cut the avocado, and there's several ways you can do this. So what I'm gonna do is just cut it right down the middle. And you wanna make sure your avocado is nice and soft. So I've got the pit in there. Oop, that one came right out. Now, when you cut your avocado, one way you can do it is just go ahead and scoop it out, but I like to go ahead and cut it while it's in there. It's like its own little cutting board inside of there. So I'll just cut both ways. And then take my spoon and dig it out. I think I'm only going to use half of the avocado and save the other half. And one way when you're saving avocado is to go ahead and put that pit back into the other side and you wrap it up, and that helps kind of keep it from browning too much. So now we've got our avocado in there, and we'll do our red onion. Just using one I already had in the kitchen. I like these sliced a little bit longer. I don't want them diced up too small. So I'll do little slivers. So I've got onion about that long. Put a little bit more in there. I like onion. And I think we're good. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Okay. The next thing is to add your olives. I don't love black olives, so I'm probably not going to put many in there. I can handle them, I just don't love them. But it is Mediterranean, and olives are definitely from that area of the world. So now you get it all mixed up, and the dressing for this is going to be the hummus. I got a big thing of hummus. Again, use the desired amount. So, 2 people. I used about 1/4 of my hummus. It was a large one. If I need to add a little bit more, I can. Just mix it nice and mixed up. And I'll show you a shot of what it looks like in the bowl before we add to our wrap. And our bowl looks about like that. Hope you can see. It's pretty and colorful and healthy. Put that back now. All right, so it's nice and mixed up. I will take a tortilla wrap. And this says it makes for 2. It could be more. It depends on how much you want to stuff your wrap. But right there on my board. See if I can get a good angle here. That might be a little bit better. Got my wrap. I'll add the desired amount of mixture. Looks like I could do 2 easily. Now that that's on there, just roll it nice and tight, like a burrito. Right. And then cut in half. So after plating, this is the final product. And I went ahead and tried one. And they were delicious. All right. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you can make this at home and enjoy it with your family. Have a great day.